Well, good afternoon, everyone. This is Kevin, and I'd like to do a little update to the channel. So, I haven't been posting as much because I have been busy. I've been busy lately with it's actually part of the Northeast Corridor, actually. So, looks pretty nice. Anyways, I want to go over with you guys about. I basically want to go over you guys about the future of the channel. Essentially, I mean, I've started working right now, and I cannot post as much content as I like to, before, and it's quite unfortunate. But I have to have money in order to pay some bills, in order to buy some payware content and things like that. So I hope you do understand that. Another thing that I need to do is address that, the content I provide. So I can do routes. I can provide content like routes. Routes take longer, but it's worth it because I try and get every single detail right, if possible. I can do horn sounds, and I can do engine sounds. So you're probably wondering, well, what about repaints? Well, I've kind of thought about it for a little bit, and I've changed my mind about repaints. So I will no longer be doing any repaints. As of now, the reason why I'm stopping with repaints is because I'm not that good at doing repaints. It doesn't compare to some of the work that other people do, because their repainting work, they spent like months and years perfecting the repainting skills. I've started and it took about a few months, and it still doesn't look all that good. I really am not that good with having the locomotive look weathered and things like that. So I'm actually gonna do at least one more repaint, a Pan Am GEC48, and after that I won't be doing any more repaints. If I do repaints, it's gonna be private. So just letting you guys know. But I can provide content such as horn sounds, engine sounds, and routes. So that being said, hopefully you guys can understand that sometimes you change, and that's what's going on with me right now. I've changed my mind about doing repaints and things like that because I'm not exactly good at them, and deciding that maybe I should just let that go and let someone else do it. Because I know other people do a better job of repainting than I do. So it is what it is. Next thing is streams. So I didn't do a stream on Saturday because I was working Saturday, and I'm doing a stream right now, but I'm only doing like an update stream basically. Yeah, I could have made a video, but I'm doing a stream anyways because a lot of people will recognize that I'm actually online. So whatever. So basically, I'll probably be doing fewer streams from now on because I'm working. I'm not sure, but I'll try and do a stream sometime on the weekend, so on times that everyone's free. So I'll see into that. I may not stream every single weekend, but I'll stream some weekends. But other than that, that's it. Upcoming routes, or at least future routes that I plan on working on. There are a couple of routes that I really want to work on. Some of them are big, some of them are not, and I just want to get that out of the way. So one of the routes that I really want to work on, at least finish, is the CSX Western Atlantic subdivision. I'm about at least, I'd say 50% complete with it. maybe 48%. I still have a lot of track work to do. It's quite a bit of work to do, but yeah, I'm getting there. Hopefully I can finish it before September, or maybe in November or so, because it's a big route, and I just hope that, hope that all the sets work as they should. Next route that I would like to work on is the Norfolk Southern Atlanta District North, which is essentially the Atlanta, like the Norfolk Southern Atlanta District that goes from Atlanta to Chattanooga. In some ways, like, that route kind of follows because if you look up on Google Maps, that route kind of follows along near the CSX Western Atlantic subdivision, although it's like far away. But then this Western Atlantic subdivision and an Atlanta District route actually merge together, or is crossed between each other in Dalton, Georgia. So I'll be hoping to work on that route very soon, as I would like to do like a nice Norfolk Southern route. Next project is my Georgia Northeastern Railroad route, or the Blue Ridge Scenic Railroad, which is a route that I have been working on before, but then I've stopped all progress on that route because I've been putting my more focuses on the Western Atlantic subdivision. So I've been putting a lot of focuses. I'm putting a lot of a lot of my effort into that than anything else. So with that being said, that route's pretty much on hold at this point. Eventually, I might give up on that route, or if I still feel like I really want to get this accomplished, I'll actually try to, I'll try to get the route finished in some way, shape, or form. And quite frankly, I mean, it is a very nice route. GNRR is basically a Class 3 railroad. It's a pretty long route. It goes from Georgia to the Blue Ridge Mountains, Marietta, Georgia, actually. Marietta, Georgia to the Blue Ridge Mountains, basically in Blue Ridge, Georgia. So I'll definitely try and work on that if possible. And then another route that I would love to work on, and that no one has released, or at least have done anything, to make it available to the public, is the entirety of the Northeast Corridor. What I mean by the entirety, I'm talking about from Washington, D.C. all the way to Boston South Station. So that's like, I'm talking about the entire Northeast Corridor. I know a lot of people are, talking about, I know a lot of people in the trains community, they really wanted a Northeast Corridor route. A lot of times, some people have made some, but they were all pretty much private. Or if they did make it, always if they did make it, it was pretty much incomplete. But if I really am thinking about making the Northeast Corridor route, I actually want to do it in parts. So the first half being from Washington, D.C. to Philadelphia. The second half being from Philadelphia to perhaps to New York Penn Station, and then the other half going from New York Penn Station to Boston South Station, and then some extra routes in between, like the maybe the Keystone Corridor can be added on, like a small portions of the Keystone Corridor can be added on. But I'm also the only reason why I'm making it having it all in parts is because there's gonna be lots of AI trains, lots of portals and things like that. So I'm making it all in parts. And not only that, but the Northeast Corridor, when it's heavily detailed, when I get it, eventually heavily detailed, there will be lots of scenery on screen, and some people's computers cannot handle all that scenery. Such as, there'll be so many speed trees, so many buildings and structures and things like that. And some people's computers cannot handle all that. So what I am going to do is, that's why I want to, make the Northeast Corridor route in parts. Now, thankfully, there are some parts of the Northeast Corridor, like on the DLS, that's incomplete. Now, I can actually kind of, stitch it together and kind of build off of that. But the problem is that one of the routes actually have a missing, they have a missing track work. Like, the track work is there, but I just can't override it. So I literally have to delete it, and then I have to redo it, I believe. It's a lot of work to do, but I'm gonna try and do this. It's not as easy as it sounds, but some people have tried it and some have given up, or some have tried it but they've made it private. So I'm gonna try my best to to make that happen, because I know a lot of people, including myself, we really want like the Northeast Corridor, like the entirety of the Northeast Corridor. I know something. A lot of you guys want it, so I'm gonna try and do that. That's one of the more bigger projects, so that's gonna have to be put on the back burner, since that's such a big route. I'm gonna put a lot of effort into that, and I don't know when I'll get started on that route. I just want to finish one route first, and then once I'm finished with that, I can move on with the next one, instead of having one that's like incomplete and another one that's incomplete and so on. So I just want to get started on making the I really want to get started on it, but I have other things to work on, so I don't know when I can get started on the Northeast Corridor, but I hope to get started on it probably by late this year, maybe earlier, if I can finish my other projects in time. And yeah, just like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this small little live video. Like I said, I could have made a video or a text letting you guys know this, but I'd rather just use my own voice, so I can get off my chest and things like that. So yeah, there's that. So I hope you guys enjoy my little talk about the future of the channel. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I will answer as many as possible, and efficiently too. So thank you guys for stopping by. You guys can actually re-watch the stream if you want to. You can re-watch it. So yeah. So thank you guys for your understandings, and I hope you guys have a great day or a great night, whatever part of the region of the earth you're living. Just have a good day.